Alright.
Showtime.
Boom, it is go time. We're back with another podcast, people.
Yeah, the game, let the games begin.
Yeah, let the fun begin. And today, guys, we're going to be, jumping back into comedy films because Video Game XD, Charles, he left a message a little while back, saying, talk about a couple of these other comedy films that he wrote down, which one of them is Freddy Got Fingered, and we got Stay Tuned with John Ritter and Road Trip and a few others. So I figured, let's go over those comedy films because they're pretty good. Some of them I haven't seen. I don't remember if I've seen Stay Tuned. I know it's a John Ritter film, but
I've seen it. It is one of probably the funniest fucking movies I've ever seen.
Okay, yeah, well, I guess we'll get into that one first. So let's talk about Stay Tuned.
Stay Tuned's a great movie. It's about John Ritter. He's got a wife and kids, and he's like a couch potato, loves watching TV, and his wife gets pissed at him one day for always spending too much time watching the TV.
Right.
She breaks the TV. They get another TV, and they get like it's a weird thing where they could get sucked into the TV, and they got to go through all the different, every time the channel changes, they go to a different scene, or they can find a door and go to a different place, and it's all wild spin-offs of actual shows.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I seen the trailers for it. I don't remember if I actually seen the damn movie or not. But, I mean, anything with John Ritter in it most of the time is pretty good. I mean, he's a great actor. Three's Company back in, the 70s?
Yeah.
He played into some good movies.
In the movie, there is a Three's Company spoof in it.
Is there really?
He goes into, one set, and it's the fucking Three's Company set, and then, the girls are sitting there where have you been? He's like, ah!
Right on. Now, did they ever put that film out on DVD? Do you know?
I'm not.
I'm sure they did with VHS.
Sure. I think they may have put it on DVD.
I would assume so.
Yeah.
If it's that good.
But it was a funny movie. Yeah. There's a lot of good people that played in Stay Tuned, and I'm trying to think of some of I know them, but I think Eugene Levy was in it.
Oh, okay, right on.
Him and I'm trying to think who the main bad guy was. Forgot his name. He was in several films. He was in what was his name? He was in Who's Harry Crumb. He was in it's right there. I can't. He was also in Beetlejuice.
Doesn't really ring a bell with me.
You remember Beetlejuice, don't you?
Yeah, of course. It's a classic.
He was the husband of that girl, of that one woman that took over the house.
Okay, I don't remember his name, but I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but he's the main bad guy. He's he traps all these people in the TV with a contract. And if they can make it 24 hours in the TV world, they'll be set free.
Oh, kick ass!
Yeah,
it's a cool concept there.
It is cool. They do some funny spoofs. They do a spoof of the movie Driving Miss Daisy, where you see an old lady walking down the street, and this old Hudson car come rolling up, and like you thinking, it's going to stop and pick her up. Instead, it just runs her over, and the main bad guy is the guy in the car, and he's just driving over and over the chick. And
damn.
And John Ritter turns around and sees the sign that says "Coming soon," driving over Miss Daisy.
Damn. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I'm saying that, and there is a lot of funny fucking scenes, man.
Oh yeah, sounds pretty good. Let's see. Let's move on to Road Trip.
Road Trip.
Now this one I believe we talked about in one of our other podcasts, but we'll get into it again because that's a really good film.
Yeah, it's got that one classic scene that had me and you dying laughing.
Right, which I believe we talked about, where the fucking dog smoking weed.
Yeah.
The old man was smoking weed, and the dog wanted some.
Yeah. But all Road Trip is a funny ass movie, man.
Oh yeah, I mean it's a classic. Early 2000s. I think it came out in 2001, 2002, something like that.
And you had a pretty good cast in it. You had Amy Smart, Brickenmeyer, Sean William Scott. What's that one guy? DJ Qualls or whatever his name is.
Yeah, you got Tom Green.
You had shit, man. Yeah, a lot of good, actors and actresses in that movie.
Sean, didn't you say Sean William Scott?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also Fred Ward.
Oh yeah. Fucking crazy father of that skinny ass kid.
Yeah. I like the part that's sitting in the restaurant like, how is my car not good here? We've been coming here for 20 years. Sir, we've only been open 5 years. Like, I thought that was just a silly, off the wall line there. Like, we've been coming here 20 years, sir. We've only been open 5 years.
That's crazy. And then that one part where Tom Green, he's trying to feed this fucking snake, and he wouldn't do nothing. And
all he kept talking about is can I please feed these? He's like, yes, but you can only feed him. He can only feed him on order a Thursday or Friday or something. And remember, he's just Friday comes and he's like, all right, and it's like, come on, eat it.
And then finally, it fucking snatches his hand, man, and he loses it. Starts screaming. I mean, Tom Green, he's a fucking goofball motherfucker, but I mean, he has his funny moments. Swinging the fucking snake all around the room, and then he throws it, and it hits the other guy, I think, in the neck, biting the guy's neck.
Yeah, the fucking asshole guy, the one guy that was always trying to screw over Brickenmeyer.
Right, and he was in the Adventures of Babysitting back in the 80s.
Who was?
The one that's trying to screw everybody over in Road Trip. That one guy with the glasses. Yeah. He was
okay. Who the hell was he in Adventures of Babysit?
He was the teenager's friend.
Oh, you talking? Oh, okay. I know what you're talking. I was like, wait a minute. I was like, I know you ain't talking about.
Not the main teenagers. They had the one little girl, and then they had the one teenager guy, his buddy. That.
Yeah, the friend that came over was like, oh, I'm coming too.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
Good stuff, man. Good movie. A lot of good, funny scenes in that film, and the fucking dog saying, "Hey, old man, I want some of that shit. I got the fucking munchies real bad."
Real bad. Yeah. Then he fucking tells him next day, he's like, "Hey, Jack, make that bitch make me some blueberry pancakes."
Yeah.
Like, no.
That
and the
shit
old
is
man
really
like, what
ridiculous.
the fuck? Come on.
Yeah, this fucking old man's looking at the dog and looking at the fucking weed and like, wow, what the fuck?
What the fuck? What did I just agree to smoke
Yeah,
here?
he smoked some powerful ass shit, dude.
I tell you another part I thought was funny at the end where the asshole guy that was trying to get him in trouble, they reveal at the end like what wound up happening to him. He tried to like start a cult and before to get everybody to drink the poison Kool-Aid. But he wound up. He's like he just made one mistake that he was the first one to drink it, and he killed over dead. And when everybody saw him kill over dead, everybody else like, man, fuck this.
Yeah.
And threw the cups down and walked away.
I'm out of here. That's fucking crazy. Silly, dude.
Yeah, I was like, dude, why did you go first? If you're the fucking leader, it's like. You gotta be like the last one to fucking go.
That's crazy.
I just thought that was hilarious. Like, he drops dead and everybody else is like, man, fuck this. And they just like throw their cups down and walk away.
Fucking funny shit. And speaking of Tom Green, another one on the list is Freddy Got Fingered.
Oh, shit.
Which I know you don't like that film.
It's not that I didn't like the film. It's just like we were talking about Tom Green and Road Trip, and I think he did a good job in Road. He's just not a main star person to me.
Oh, I see.
Like, and I mean, and there was just some shit in Freddy Got Fingered, if I remember vaguely. That movie grossed me the fuck out. I can't remember what it was. It was like I don't remember the fucking movie that well, but I just remember seeing something stupid, and it was just like, man, fuck this movie.
Well, I mean, he did play a real fucking like wild goofball motherfucker, and his dad was always on his ass and what?
Yeah, what did he say?
Beat his ass.
Yeah, wasn't what the whole Freddy Got Fingered thing was about? They're saying that the dad fingered Freddy or something.
Something like that. But yeah, I thought it was a good movie. I seen it at the theaters. I mean, there were some wild parts where a woman was giving birth and he was like biting the umbilical cord and swinging the fucking baby around, just like crazy shit like that. And blood all over the place. And Drew Barrymore had a small part in that. I believe at the time she was married to Tom Green. So I liked the Tom Green show on MTV. I used to watch that a lot.
Yeah.
He was pretty cool back in the day. I liked his stuff on there, and the movie's pretty good.
Remember even at one point, Eminem in one of his songs, he makes fun of Tom Green in one of his videos.
Oh yeah. I mean, he's a funny motherfucker at times, man. But it's like now he's probably more mellowed out as he got older. But back in the '90s and early 2000s, he's like a wild motherfucker, man. Just crazy.
Yeah,
doing all kinds of. He's a trip, dude. So let's see, what else do we got? We got Detroit Rock City we could talk about. Have you seen that one?
Detroit Rock City, is that the one where... shit.
It's the one where the kids want to go see Kiss. Is that
the one with Edward Furlong?
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm thinking, because I know there was like a couple of movies kind of in that same thing, same style of movie, but I just couldn't remember which one was the right one. But yeah, okay, yeah, the one with Edward Furlong, yeah, that movie was funny as fuck.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I enjoyed it.
Remember how they wound up finally getting into the concert? Like they wound up beating the shit out of each other, and then they're like, "We still, you see us? We're fucked." up, we got a ticket stolen. Well, who stole your tickets? And they just so happened to see the fucking people that took their tickets earlier. Damn, right there.
Yeah. There was a part in that where they wanted they wanted to take the tickets from a kid, and the kid had like his brother and.
Yeah, he's like, Chongo.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit. Fuck this.
Yeah. I remember there was something funny that I remember catching in that movie was the mother of Edward Furlong. If you ever noticed in her scenes, she was like fucking always like chain smoking cigarettes.
I don't think it was the mother of Edward Furlong. I think it was the mother of the other kid.
Oh, wow. So I haven't seen that movie in a long time. I just remember one of the ladies, and always driving around, and she was like chain smoking fucking cigarettes. Like you'd see her smoking one down, and then as soon as like she's getting ready to put it out, she pulls out another fucking cigarette and uses that cigarette to light the other cigarette. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. She's the one that was against her son, listening to Kiss, and she was against him going to the concert and all this shit.
I know.
At the end, they do get to go to the concert and see Kiss.
You know what's funny? That's almost the same. It's almost the same kind of storyline that like David Arquette had in Ready to Rumble. Remember, he had the father like, no, you're not going to go. You're not going to be a wrestler. You're not going to go watch wrestling. You're going to be this. You're going to be a cop.
Right, and then he's the dad's like, wrestling's fake, and then he's like, wrestling's
not.
Yeah, screaming that shit. I'm like, damn. There's a lot of wrestlers in that movie, by the way.
Yeah. Have we talked about that one yet, or?
I don't think so. Or we might have, maybe a little bit, but I thought that movie was pretty decent.
Yeah, I thought it was awesome too, man.
I mean,
seeing the best of both worlds. Get to watch a good movie and watch wrestling during the movie.
Yeah, and they wanted to take on DDP and all that shit.
Yeah.
I will rule you.
I will bust. No, that's what his line was at the end when he became a wrestler and they got him his gimmick. He's like, I will bust you.
Yeah, I will rule you. I will reign supreme.
His fucking dad is watching, and he's finally sees him as portraying a cop, and he's finally agreeing with his church, like, all right, that's my boy, yeah.
Yeah, I remember the outtakes at the end of that film, and I thought were pretty good. The one guy accidentally really punches Randy Savage in his face.
Man,
yeah, he was like, "Oh shit!"
All of his planet. Yeah, he's like, "No, I'm gonna get you." Oh shit! I'm sorry.
Yeah, he really pops him in the mouth. I was like, "Oh shit!" That was pretty cool. Outtakes for movies are cool. That's why I love. That's part of why I like Jackie Chan's films, because at the end you get to see all these outtakes.
Yeah.
Which are fantastic.
What about the outtakes from Ready to Rumble, the fucking nut shot outtakes? You just see like a continuation of Oliver Platt getting kicked in the nuts. Like,
Yeah. I've forgotten about that. Yeah. That's a good movie. I want to pick that one up again.
Like,
I think even his wife fucking nailed him in the nuts too.
Dude, everybody pretty much in that movie kicked him in the nuts.
He got the ball shot, motherfucker. He got the balls kicked in. The next one, I guess we'll get into is a film called Saving Silverman with Jack Black.
And one of my favorite actresses back in the day, the lovely Amanda Peet.
Yeah, the main actor is the kid from the American Pie films.
Yeah.
I forgot his name. What's his fucking name from the American Pie movies?
Wasn't it Jason something?
Fucking I know.
Yeah, you're the one. You're the one with the internet there, buddy.
Yeah, I'll look it up. But yeah, they pretty much kidnap, his girl, and
because he gets with that girl, and the girl's like a fucking total
crazy ass woman.
She's like a control freak. Like everything that he does has to be totally her way, and she wants him to give up his friends and everything that he pretty much enjoyed in life, and his friends think that I know one of the friends was Steve Zahn, or Zane, or what the fuck his name is.
Yeah,
but
right.
They try to they kidnap her so they can go out and have a good time with him. And,
yeah, right. And the main star is Jason Biggs.
Yeah, I knew his first name was Jack. I couldn't remember his last name.
Saving Silverman. This was very early. Yeah, it came out in February of 2001, a long time ago.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's a good film. I think I have it on DVD. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think I've seen that movie maybe one time. I saw it. That's what I'm saying. I vaguely remember. I mean, I do remember most of the storyline about it. But
yeah, there was a part where they go to a Neil Diamond concert or something, and Jack Black's like, "I want to party with you. I want to fucking party with you," and they're fucking pulling him out of there. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, that would be typical Jack Black.
Yeah, I like Jack Black. He's done some pretty good films over the years.
Yeah.
His fucking YouTube channels blew up pretty damn big.
Hell yeah, dude.
That's a good movie.
Well, speaking of Jack Black, why don't we talk about other movies, the Tenacious D movie?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Tenacious D, The Pick of Destiny, which let's see, what year did that come out? Let me look it up.
I don't think I've ever even seen the whole movie. I've seen bits and pieces of it. I remember watching that one scene where they're dreaming they're big time singers, and they're going into a place and singing. He's like, "I'm so sorry, I did not mean to blow your mind." Yeah,
it came out in 2006. It's been a while since I've seen this one. I think I might have this one on DVD. I know I used to, but I don't know if I still do.
Yeah. You remember before they did the movie, they had a Tenacious D show on HBO
right.
for several weeks.
I remember that. Yeah, this is a musical fantasy stoner comedy film. Comedy rock. Yeah, him and his buddy, they had this series on HBO that was, the first episode was really good. The rest I didn't really care for that much, but the first one was fucking great. Huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you.
Where they're trying to get the band together or something, and they break up, and
no, they're trying to figure out a new song so they could sing it, because they were invited back to the club where they sing last week, and they have a whole week to come up with a new song, and just nothing is happening for them, and then they get in an argument, and the one guy's like, "You know what? I quit." And because of that, that's how they come up with their new song.
Oh yeah,
That's why he
right.
was like, last week Kyle quit the band, now
Yeah.
we're back together.
Yeah. That's old school. You're talking like what, late '90s type shit. HBO, back when HBO had cool shows. Back then, they had some cool documentaries too. You know, back in the day.
I remember used to always, when I had HBO back in the day, always waiting for, I think it was it Friday night or Saturday night? That's when they would pump out like a new movie.
Right.
You know, they'd take a movie that would it had just come out on VHS, and then, finally after a couple months they'd put it up on, they'd premiere on HBO. We'd be like, all right, here we go. Oh, I can't wait for this.
Oh yeah, that's good stuff.
And they always do that badass intro with the fucking HBO thing flying like, and letting you know that dun, 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 dun.
Yes, sir. So also, let's see, Meatloaf's in it in the Tenacious D Pick of Destiny. So is Rodney James Dio, right on.
Hell yeah.
Ben Stiller. Oh, that's right. He did have a part in there. Tim Robbins. John C. Reilly.
Tim Robbins.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, buddy. That's some good stuff.
Hell yeah.
So I think that's pretty much it. I mean, there's also, let's see, there's Clifford 1994, which I don't think I've seen.
I know, I'm sorry to say I have not seen it.
I've seen the trailers on it. I might have seen it once back in the day. I remember I just recently seen the trailer on it to see what it was about. And it does look pretty funny,
Yeah.
It's one of those old school comedy films from the 90s that, that I think a lot of people might have forgotten about.
Well, not only that, I know the main star. Like I said, I have never seen the movie, but I know the main star, Martin Short. He's he's always done some funny ass movies.
Right. I haven't seen him lately that I can recall in anything. But yeah, Martin Short's pretty good.
The last thing I ever saw him in, it was a few years ago. He did an episode of. He was on an episode of Law and Order Special Victims Unit.
Oh, interesting. So he's
Yeah.
playing more serious roles.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I guess so. Yeah.
And
I'm saying, back in the day, he did a lot of funny movies. Like, he was in Three Amigos. He did what's that movie he did a movie with Nick Nolte, where they were like on the run. Like, he tried to rob a bank and he took Nick Nolte hostage, and he has a daughter, and they wanted to become like good friends throughout the movie.
right on.
I don't remember what the fuck was the name of that movie. Wow, like I'm just like in a total.
You're zoned out, bro.
No, it's like
Blanked out.
I guess when you've seen as many movies as I have, you tend to forget sometimes about other movies, and like, man, what the hell was? I mean, it's right there. I just don't know. Whatever.
It's all good. I mean, we'll come to you. And then, I don't know if you've seen this one. The last one that he wanted us to talk about here is a film called Fanboys, which came out in 2009. It is a comedy. I do believe I have this on DVD still. I need to pick this one up on Blu-ray, actually. It's pretty good. But it's been so long since I've seen this, I need to fucking see it again. But I'll go over the plot. It's about Eric, who reunites. What's this? He gets with his old high school buddies Reunited.
Yeah, I remember they do like they want to they're like Star Wars fanatics
Right.
or whatever. Then they try to go see or whatever.
I think they want to see. Let's see. They want to see the Phantom of the Menace. Their appreciation for the latest. Wait a minute. They appreciate their latest installment of the Phantom of the Menace. They've been plotting since they were childhood. Let's see. The gang expresses their anticipation. Skywalker Ranch. Steal a rough cut of the film, but okay, yeah. Damn it. See, I need to watch these films again because I fucking vaguely remember them.
Yeah.
But it's good casting.
That's what sucks when you've seen a movie so long ago, and it's like you try to remember it, and you're like, oh shit, fuck.
Right, but it does have a lot of cameos in the film. It has Carrie Fisher's in it. It's got Kevin Smith,
cool.
Danny Trejo's in it. William Shatner's in it. Yeah, I forgot about that. Not just Kevin Smith, but his fucking buddy too. Jay, the guy who plays Jay.
Jason Mewes.
Jason Mewes is in it. The part that they had was something about a blowjob in the fucking bathroom or something like that. He's like, I don't want to fucking do that no more. It's like, what? Why not? I was just like, what the fuck, man? That's fucking crazy funny.
That's another movie I've never. I mean, I'm sure I have it somewhere too, but I've never got around to watching it for some reason.
That's great. You need to see it. It's a good comedy. It's got great casting in it. It's just it's another one that I need to see again because a lot of these I haven't seen since they came out.
Yeah.
So I need to go through my movies again, start watching them again, so I can get brushed up on this shit. It's fucking crazy. But yeah, that's a good film. I don't know if it ever hit the theaters. It might have.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know I have it. I might still have it on DVD. That's a good one. So I guess that's it for the picks. That Video Game XD. Charles, thanks for the
thanks for the picks, brother.
Yep. And we anything else you want to talk about? As far as movies, didn't you say you wanted to get into the Bill and Ted films?
Yeah, we can talk about. I was gonna say, what's coming up next month, right?
No.
Coming up next month is Halloween, dude. We're gonna be doing us a scary movie podcast.
Oh, you want to do a horror podcast during the month of October?
Hell yeah.
Well, we'll do it. We'll probably do it then around the end of October.
Yeah, I'm talking about we could do it fucking October. Hell, fucking, that's gonna be horror movie month, man.
Yeah, sounds kick-ass.
But
that's for next month. What do you want to talk about now?
Yeah. Well, keeping in line with some comedies, how about, they got the new Bill and Ted movie coming out soon.
No, it's already released.
Oh, sorry. I mean, I haven't kept up. Well, I'm sorry, dude. I have not kept up with the fucking new movies, man.
You better be real sorry, motherfucker.
I've fallen behind on, bad on movies.
Well, yeah, plus they haven't really been releasing a whole bunch this year. They're now starting to release a few here and there, but not really. But, yeah, this has been a shitty year for fucking movies, man, since the whole COVID bullshit and the riot bullshit that's been going on. Fucking people, man.
Yeah, I know, man.
But
like I said before, dude, we don't talk about that here.
Yeah, you're right. We don't get into the dumb shit, but Bill and Ted, the Bill and Ted films are.
Huh? I said this is fun time zone here.
The Bill and Ted films. I haven't seen the newest one, but it looks good. As far as the originals, it's been a long time since I've seen those, but they're pretty good.
I really remember the Excellent Adventure. I don't even know if I've ever seen like the entire Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey movie.
Right.
But I remember Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure was a fucking great movie.
Right.
I liked how they were just like they were going through time and picking up random like people from like history to bring them back to like, because they had to do a report on like the history of America or whatever. And they're like,
Right.
well, we'll really show them history.
Yeah, they brought all the motherfuckers back for real.
Yeah, like they got like Billy the Kid, Joan of Arc,
Genghis Khan.
fuck it. Yeah.
Fucking crazy. It's strange because those films were made like in 89 and 91, and 30 fucking years later, they do a third film, which is crazy. You know?
I wonder. I want to see it to see if the Keanu Reeves is going to be like that goofy type.
Well, I mean,
Like how he was.
Bill and Ted Face the
Like,
Music.
I
I mean, look up the trailers. You know, I mean, they pretty
I'm talking
much.
about 30 years and plus after Keanu Reeves just done, like, you know, doing the fucking John Wick movies. Now you're gonna go back to playing silly in the fucking Bill and Ted movies again.
All right, well, some
I don't
people do
see
that. They jump from action to comedy. By the way, his action films are fucking badass, dude.
Yeah, the John Wick films.
Oh yeah,
fucking right.
those John Wick movies are really good, and I am looking forward to the fourth one. I know they're going to film 4 and 5 back to back, which they might be doing that now. I know he's filming a new Matrix film, so I'm sure after he's done filming the Matrix 4.
How the hell are they gonna do another fucking Matrix movie?
We'll find out when it gets released.
I mean, dude, didn't they? I mean, obviously, he fucking died at the end.
Well, obviously he didn't, because they're making a new one.
That's so stupid.
I mean, some people you think in movies they actually die, and then when they make a new one, oh no, they're not dead. Just like in Fast and the Furious 4, when you think the girlfriend is dead, gets killed.
Yeah. How about in the third one in Tokyo Drift?
Yeah.
When you see fucking Han die, and then
Right.
now it's like, oh yeah, we're bringing him back. Oh fucking yeah,
Right. He's back in the fucking newest Fast and Furious, which it was supposed to come out this year, but got canceled until next year. And you see him in the fucking trailers, and I'm like, well, what the fuck, man?
You see him walking in like, hey everybody.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Oh, okay, yeah. What the fuck? You know.
Well, you know what? It's just like how they kind of did in, like, you know, they always do that. Some of the like how in the Fast and Furious 4 they fucking supposedly killed off Michelle Rodriguez, and then fucking you find out at the end of Fast 5 that she's still alive.
Well, yeah, that's what I was talking about. Fast and Furious 4, the girlfriend gets killed, but then I think why they did that is because her career was going down at that point. But then once James Cameron put her in Avatar, her career went back up, and so they were probably like, oh, we're gonna write it to where she didn't die, and she's back.
Like, oh yeah, explain. Oh yeah, she just got, when the car blew up and sent her down the thing, she was injured and suffered amnesia and blah blah blah. It's like, and that still didn't make any sense, because he's like, okay, we're gonna write it to where the bad guy attempted to kill you, but then we're going to go to the hospital and to finish the job and see that you don't know anything. But, instead of just killing you, I'm going to make you part of my crew. Wait, huh? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
the same thing. It's the same thing with Gina Carano in fucking Fast and the Furious 6. She's like The Rock's like teammate throughout the whole movie, and then in the midst of it, you find out she's in cahoots with the bad guy the whole time. Like, what? What the fuck is going on here?
Right.
But yeah.
Yeah, it's just strange how movies had these like twists and turns, and it's good writing, you know.
Sometimes twists are good in movies. Sometimes the twist is bad. Like was that necessary? Like, speaking of keeping the terms of comedy movies, you ever remember the movie The Adventures of Ford Fairlane?
Yes, I do.
I remember that movie was probably one of the funniest movies I've ever seen. Like, Andrew Dice Clay, man, he was such a character.
Well, back in the 80s, he was a big-time comedian, man.
Yeah, I know, but him playing fucking Ford Fairlane in that movie, dude, was classic. You know, driving around that badass car with the leather coat, like, yeah, you know what? Shake me, Jazz. But there's a part in the movie what to me, I've always thought it was stupid as shit. He's given like a real life koala bear.
Yeah.
And then like midway through the movie, he comes home and realizes like, you know, his house has been like completely trashed. And he walks into the room, and you see the fucking koala bear hanging from the fucking ceiling fan, and like going on, and then like the house winds up, you know, they wind up blowing the fucking whole house up.
Right.
And then at the end of the movie, they're sitting there on a fucking like him, Lauren Holly and the kid all sitting like on a boat in like those damn lounge chairs, and they're like looking at each other like blowing kisses, and you see them all like look to the right of them and blow a kiss. And you see the fucking koala bear is like sitting in the damn lounge chair next to him.
Right.
and he comes out and he goes, "Oh man, come on! You didn't think we could actually kill the fucking koala bear, now did you?"
Yeah, I remember
and
that.
I was like, "Wait a minute, what? What the fuck? That was the whole point. What was the fucking point of someone hanging and shit?"
I do remember that. And the guy who didn't Al Bundy play in that as well?
Yeah, Ed O'Neill.
Ed O'Neill.
He was always doing the one song like Boogie Time, across the USA.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck, man?
Remember the fucking one dude that played in a lot of movies, guy from like Commando, that played Sully. Forgot his real name, but he played in Ford Fairlane. A lot of damn people played in Ford Fairlane.
Yeah, the one guy in The Crow.
Robert Englund.
Oh yeah, Robert Englund, but also the one guy from Warriors and The Crow. You know, the one guy's, you know, saying Warriors come out to play.
Yeah, the guy I was just telling you about.
Okay. Yeah, I got confused there.
I just said Sully from Commando.
Okay, yeah.
Remember that,
That's right. Sorry, I got like 3 things going on right now. I'm checking out stuff online while trying to listen to you. and you know, looking up these movies and whatnot while you're talking about them.
And you realize we're doing a podcast.
And we're doing a fucking podcast.
Wow, dude, you're something else.
I'm
brother.
multitasking. But yeah, the Ford Fairlane movie is good. You know, that's another one that I got on DVD. I'm not sure if they put that on Blu-ray, but it's pretty good.
Yeah.
You know, but that's like
I
a
like
comedy action.
I would say Ford Fairlane's more comedy.
But, right, but it does have action in it.
About it. I mean, what do you truly? If you were to judge Ford Fairlane, what would you judge it on? Would you judge it more on comedy or action?
Well, I haven't seen it in a while, so I don't know. I'd have to watch it again. But it's got both elements in it.
It's pretty 80-20.
Okay.
80 comedy, 20 action.
Okay. When's the last time you've seen it?
About 6-7 months ago.
Oh, okay. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. That is a good. That's a good film.
I love this one line where he's like, he tells the guy, he's like, "Here's to you, pal, sucking my dick," and smash the glass off the guy's head.
Yeah, he's pretty out there. Andrew Dice Clay.
He always had that thing for his guitar, and they threw his guitar like out the window, and he's fucking like hanging from the roof, and he's like, "My guitar! I found my guitar! It's all scratched up! It's all fucking hanging!"
What the fuck?
They're fucking all like he's hanging on the building, she's hanging on to him, and Robert Englund is hanging on to her. And he's all more concerned about, "It's my guitar! I found my guitar!" And he has to use the guitar to knock Robert Englund off of her.
Right.
And he just looks at him, he's like, "Sorry, Jimmy."
Robert Englund, Mr. Freddy Krueger himself.
Yeah, he was. I tell you what, he was a wild character in Ford Fairlane, man.
Yeah.
He was like, "Hello."
Crazy fucking bad guys, man.
Yeah.
Crazy shit. But I think, unless if you want to talk about something else, I think I'm going to wrap this one up.
Well, I mean, I guess as far as I can think of, that's be about all the comedy movies we could talk about today or tonight.
Yeah. I mean, but we'll be back again. We're going to do another podcast around Halloween time, talk about horror films, I guess.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to Charles out there, man. Hey, keep the movies coming, bro. You keep them coming. We'll talk about them if we've seen them. You know, like if something about Clifford, haven't seen it. You know, some other movies like Freddy Got Fingered. I don't think I'll ever watch the whole movie. Sorry, it's just my thing.
But next time around, we are going to be talking about horror films. So if anybody wants us to talk about any particular horror film, let us know.
You know, if anybody got any good horror films, talk.
You know, Jason. Freddy, Jason. Who else? Victor.
Or some oddball horror. You can throw some fucking Dr. Giggles or.
Yeah. What about the Victor Crowley?
Just had to throw fucking Victor Crowley out there.
Oh yeah, that's right. You haven't seen that one.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. I can't find the fucking movie.
Yeah, that's strange how certain movies that you want and you can't find it.
Yeah, it's like you'll hunt everywhere for it, can't find it nowhere, and then when you finally find it, next thing you know, you start seeing the movie pop up everywhere.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That happened with when I went out to go get 3 from Hell.
Right.
My local Walmart here, was completely out of it. I tried going there every day, for several days. Finally, I found another Walmart way on farther down the road, the next town over. Went over there, got the movie. Then a couple days later, had to go back to my regular Walmart, and sure enough, they had the fucking movie in stock by then.
And by the way, Victor Crowley is the fourth Hatchet film, for those who don't know.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll probably jump into the Hatchet movies. We'll probably jump into the Feast films as well.
There's a lot of horror. Hey,
Rob Zombie films, Halloween.
Anybody out there truly wants to know my main movie genre? It's fucking horror. I love horror movies. They're kick-ass, man.
Well, all right.
I like horror movies because a lot of the times you finally get to see the bad guy win for a change.
From time to time, yeah, you'll see it. So, anyways, we'll go. Huh?
So that's the only genre you will most likely see the bad guy finally getting the win one.
Yeah. So on that note, we're going to wrap it up. And next podcast we do, we're going to be talking about horror films. And like I said, if anybody wants us to talk about a certain horror film, just leave it in the comments below. We'll go over it. And we'll probably have that one out around Halloween time,
Hell yeah.
So that's it for now, guys. We're getting the fuck out of here. And
hell yeah.
Have a
Time to go hit the club. We gone.
We out of this bitch.